Hey guys, Fideliolta here. This is another game series I want to do. I kinda want to explain it a little bit. Basically, this War of Mine is a single player game. You start on a storyline. If you're choosing, or you can randomize it, it's all up to how you want to play. But basically the storyline we are going to be doing is going to be Katie, Bruno, and Pavel. It's the first one here, and I really want to do it. I'm giving this game a look beforehand, and I like how it's set up. It's a type of crafting, survival, exploration kind of thing. As far as I can understand, you have to survive 40 days with at least one person in order to complete the game. You start off with the number of survivors that it lists, and you go from there. You can get survivors on the way, you can meet people at the door, you can help them, you can trade with them, and then there's these places, like the one we're living in, you gotta clean up a bit. Make it where you can live, make it where you can produce a little bit better, and basically trying to survive for the 40 days of this war. Another thing about it is I want to do some like a 4-way head-to-head or some type of deal like that later down the road with this. First I gotta get people to play with me for them to understand the rules of it, and them being able to send the videos and splicing them together in 4 different corners, trying to keep a head-to-head tally going. But behind that, there's a lot of work, a lot of good gear that I'll need. So it's gonna be down the road because I don't have that good of gear. My editing software isn't really editing software. It's literally just for me to preview what's going on to make sure the recording didn't freeze or anything like that. And it's basically the only thing I've got for it. Now, I would like to get some better editing software where I can do things like that instead of having to record over and over again the same scene, the same episode, the same session, and just do the first take. That's it. Let's go. Let's move on. But at the same time, with that first take, do something I want to do. Make it spontaneous. Make it seem not so rehearsed. Basically, if I tell a joke, then I don't want to be like, okay, my first video didn't go through, what's a good joke I can put in there somewhere along the way, along this moment or something like that. I don't want to do that. I want everything that happens to be spontaneous. I wouldn't really say exciting, but spontaneous is a decent word. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start this game by reading the caption, talking to everyone. I'm gonna try and keep this an involved kind of thing, or at least for me, where I can read and talk to you guys and stuff like that. Explain some decisions, anything along that means, because it's a single player game. I'm really not going to be able to talk to anyone or anything like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and start this. When the Civil War broke out, many people thought it would only last a couple of weeks. It's been years since government and military surrounded rebels in the capital, cutting off. Hold on, let me make this a little bit bigger so I can read it. There we go. Surround the rebels in the capital, cutting off all supply lines. The civilian population trapped in the city are suffering from hunger, disease, and bomb shelling. Katie met both Pavel and Bruno before the war. She used to be a reporter, while Bruno was his own television cooking show. Pavel was the star of the local football team. Katie even interviewed him once. Now they meet in dramatically different circumstances, looking for food and shelter. Alright, that explains how the three of them knew each other, and why they have the skills they do. got Katie. She's good at bargaining skills. We have Bruno, he's a good cook. We have Pavel, who's a fast runner and slightly sick. Alright. Right now we can't really do anything for them. So we're just gonna start like going at everything. Just trying to clear up, clean up, stuff like that. Yes, I know the video keeps going to like a black stage. That's more of me resizing my window, because once again the gear I have isn't the best, and it's just how I have to do it in order to record sometimes. That way I can make sure it's not freezing during recording. What do I do? Oh, that's right. To take all. Grab all. Where the piles along there. So Bruno's a football star, or the quarterback of the football team. Anyways, ooh, 2 lumps. That's a good way to start out. Let's go grab that. Those two are still digging through the rubble. Start running. Alright, so left click is just to tell them where to go. Right click is to tell them to do it in a hurry. I prefer to do it all in a hurry because, as you can see in the top left corner, there is the day 1 counter, the 9:30 a.m. time clock, and then there's the temperature gauge. Now, depending on where you live, I live in America, so instead of using 22 degrees Celsius, I'm going to switch that to Fahrenheit. Now, it's not that I'm not able to read Celsius, it's that I'm more comfortable reading Fahrenheit. And it's just what I've used basically my entire life. Every now and then I'll switch in between them just to see what the temperature is in both. Look at that. He's already done. I'm gonna send him a little icon right there. The one that Pavel's working on. Means it needs a lockpick. I'm gonna send Bruno out back. Have him do what he does. Katie's over there, rummaging through everything. Go. Yeah, I need another lockpick. That's what I need. I'm gonna have Bruno go pick this lock downstairs. Or Pavel, rather. Bruno's gonna jump up here. No, I've never had a treehouse, but I'm pretty sure one of that size is a little over the top. I mean, look at that. You see, you've got a desk in there, a fair amount of flooring, a tire string underneath that. I mean, that's a little much for my tastes. We've already poked through that, so go over. Ooh, actually, I need Bruno to come down here and craft a table. Or a bed, rather. It's all that well. So this is the simple workshop. It's where I can craft pretty much wooden materials. So the first thing I'm gonna need is a bed. And I'm gonna place it over here. Towards the edge of this door. I'm trying to keep things localized and stuff. Nope, you stayed out there. There we go. Looks like Katie's almost done. Like her. Gonna have her barricade this door. Bruno's almost done building the first bed. I want to get a second bed, because of how the game mechanics work. Right now, with 3 people, I only need 2 beds. Later on, I may make a 3rd one, maybe even a 4th, to really supply for everyone. Look at that. Got some decent amount of stuff. We got some food. Gotta make a rat trap somewhere. never start on that one. And so he's building, he's digging, she's digging, or not. I guess she'll come build. Since she can't go through that door, which is apparently locked. That door, I believe that metal locker is both locked. I know that one should be locked. So we need about 3 more. We got furnace, which will open the bottom of the house. We got a radio. Let's build a radio. Keep up with all the news that's going on. Put that up. Oop. Put that up here. Have this be like our little entertainment room. What's that there? Have him come over and see what else I can craft. Alright, we got the 2 beds, we got the radio. We're going to need a stove. Stove. Place it right next there. Look at that, he's done. So most likely it's gonna be locked. Have him run up here. I'm gonna do that a little bit faster. What else can we get? Filters. It's for the rain collector there, which I wish I had. But we can go ahead and get those started, because I know we're gonna need them. So might as well have them make 3 of them. This first drop, I'm gonna be putting food in the highest priority. That's why I want to get the most of, is food. As long as I have food, I should be able to do everything in this game. Look at that, 6:20. Don't have much time left. Katie's gonna take a look on what's on the radio. Day 1. Rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the code line. Failure to comply could result in death. At least they're trying to keep everyone alive. Yeah, Katie go sleep. Same with Bruno. I guess I can't build much else. Fuel? Books. Use the books for fuel. Always. Pablo, or yeah, you go sleep. Pablo, you finish making that. Alright. Completes night 1. Alright, I'm gonna have Katie scavenge since since Pavel's slightly sick. I'm gonna have him sleep. I'm gonna have Bruno guard. You always want someone guarding. Yeah. You only have one person scavenge at night though, which is kinda upsetting. But whatever. Shelled cottage. Lots of food, huge amounts of materials, lots of meds, huge amounts of weapons, lots of parts. This neighborhood recently got shelled and many houses are still burning. People were fleeing for their lives in a hurry, so we may find some useful stuff there without meeting anyone. The semi-detached house, half of it is ruined, but there are people living in the other half. They don't seem friendly and might... Oh god, that's so small. At night you can sometimes hear shots fired from there. We could probably scout the abandoned part for supplies if we manage to sneak past the inhabited part. Huge amounts of food, lots of meds, huge amounts of weapons, huge amounts of parts, and danger. I want to try and steer clear of the danger parts here in the beginning. The decrepit squat. It's been inhabited by the homeless since long before the war. They've always been struggling with the lack of food, and might not have survived the recent shortages. There shouldn't be a threat, and we could find some useful things there. Huge amounts of materials, lots of weapons and parts. I'm gonna go to the shelled cottage, since I said I want to focus on food. Now, I don't have anything useful to take with me as of yet, so I'm just gonna go scavenge. I'm hoping there's a way to increase the pack size. So far I haven't found anything, but I want to. Let's run over here. These dots means there's something in there making noise. No idea what, but there's something. Ooh, hello. Lots and lots of parts. Alright, I'm gonna deposit everything. That is like a little, oh, there's a rat. Is that like a little burial guy? No. There's a dead guy out there. That's not good. Some places to check in here. Food. That's what I want. That's what I really want. Sugar, water, the water. I'll come back for that. That's gonna be where we store all the food. Most people pretty much just leave everything in one place. I want to kind of store stuff in certain locations so I can get it in and out fast if I have to. If, like they were saying, the enemy had to come up with meds. It's downstairs. Doesn't look like anything's down here. That rat's back. Because while most people usually just get a full pack and leave, or may search for specific things, grab it, and once they get a full pack they leave. Because every time I come in on the first trip, I know there's going to be a lot of stuff to grab. And I can put it all somewhere to like, kind of separate what items where. That way if I know I need it the next night, I can grab it. So like that pile of verbal right outside the front. This one right over here somewhere. Oh wait, you guys can't see the cursor. I'll fix that later. I'll make it where all the materials, like building materials, are there for me to grab real fast. And the fridge is where all the meds and the food is, where I can run in there and grab it real fast. Where I've got some kind of idea of what's where. Cause like there have been days where I've needed food, but I don't know where to find it. Or there have been materials I needed, but all I knew, the closest stuff was meds and food, and it's become a hassle. So I've devised a way. Oh wait, the place is empty the first night. Grab everything I can, move it to where it's easy to get to. Blocked wall. I swear that's a person's body. I swear it is. Alright, she's upstairs. Let's go take a peek real quick. Because there was something else moving up here. Looks like another dead person. Let's open that door. No, of course not. I need more lockpicks. That's gonna be something I'm trying to focus on. Alright, let's go move all this stuff. Let's drop off what we have. Fridge. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Oh, that does not move. Sugar does though. Let's go drop some stuff off in here. Look at that, another person hanging from the window. Yeah, this stuff's real savage. Drop everything. Come back upstairs. Move what's here. There shouldn't be anyone in there. It should just be another rat. But I've already found a dead body up in this room, top left room, one hanging out the window. Man. Some weird things happen here, so I'm gonna come on and do this block down here. Maybe open it. Hopefully don't get shot. It doesn't look like I can get shot. It doesn't look like anybody's in that window over there. Honestly, you got to be careful when you're outside a building. Especially when you're outside a building, because there are snipers. And that's why we look for the danger stuff. You don't want to run into a sniper because they'll just immediately kill your person just so fast. And I hate when that happens. Because then it makes everybody else depressed, and if you don't have somebody that's good with people, we're fucked. This damn war, man. This damn war really fucks with you. I tell you, I wouldn't want to be living in this war. Ooh. What's going on? I don't know. Exercise. Okay. For a moment there, I thought the video went down. No, that's just, looking back into it, I accidentally made it this big. Anyway. We're almost done with this place. I swear, once this wall gets taken down, I feel like I can make a run for this guy real quick. Don't want to make too much noise. Usually there's some sign of what's going on. It doesn't always happen like that. Run to the fridge. Rather, run to the stockpile out here. Drop off some supplies. Yeah, I can drop that one. I want to take at least the same amount of wood and materials at the same time. Don't need this stuff. All that should be something else. Don't need the electric components at this moment. You heard her. Gotta go grab that other stuff. Sun's rising. If I don't move, she's gonna go to hell real fast. Well, I can make it back to that fridge. I can. You wanna get out of here before 5, otherwise they don't come back on time. Alright, so store. I wanna take the food and the herbs. Get that. I'll take back some medicine. Sugar. But now we don't need it. Actually, we do need that. Medicine can wait. We need the water first. Run to the exit, girl. Run! Run! Get out of there. Good. Katie's back. So yeah, we got a pretty decent amount of supplies. Now, we're gonna wonder why I need the weapons parts and the sugar and the water. Well, it all has its purposes. Hey, look at the stuff I got. Wish I could bring this much every night. Alright, Katie had been searching 8 wood, 8 8 metal-ish things, 4 food, 20 sugar, 2 fruits and vegetables, 2 weapon parts, 9 water. She is tired, so I'm gonna send her to sleep. Nobody's got anything new in their bio. He's slightly sick and recovering. That's good. Anytime like this, you don't want to overdo anything. So while they're all hungry, I can overlook that until they get very hungry. Yeah, that's why I did what I did. I need the pieces from the metal workshop. Probably gonna have to move that bed. Once one of them gets off their ass. You're gonna have Bruno there work. Yeah. You're gonna have him work and build stuff all day. I'll have him sleep at night, and I'm gonna have Katie guard. Damn, I needed to bring more metal. Alright, so I guess we'll be making metal runs tonight. Yeah, that weapon is kind of what I wanted. Because as long as somebody's on guard and they have a weapon, it's better for them. Knife doesn't really do too much out in the open. I'd rather have a firearm or something out there. I have him come over here. We need the rain collector. I would like to get that moonshot up and running. Now the number on the left right here, underneath the component, is how much you need for it. The one on the right is how much you have. So, I want the moonshot. I want a moonshot still. I want to get 2 rain collectors eventually, but right now I only need the 1. So 2 moonshots, a rain collector. Simple. Well, the heater's gonna come later. So, and then I need lockpicks. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lockpicks, I believe. 5 of them. For each lockpick, I need 3 scrap metal. So that's 15 scrap metal I need. So that's 30 scrap. 15, 20, 34 scrap. 34 scrap. What? How many is that? 34. That's 8 slots. 8 slots of scrap metal. 5, 6, 7, 8. They need to collect 3 gears, so that's 8, 9 slots. Wood, which is 10 slots. Yeah. I need gears, scrap metal, wood. I need 8 slots of wood. I need 1 slot of gears. Slot of 8 slots of scrap metal. Slot of gears. Yeah. As you can see, a lot of it, there is planning you have to do. You want to get so many things early on, that way you don't get screwed over later on. Nothing new. Whatever. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3. 4 for that one. Anyway, we're going to end it here. That way things don't get too exciting. Alright guys, this has been Fidelity Ulta, Night 1, survived, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 12 p.m. See you guys next time, which will be in a few minutes.